start that now. Okay, awesome. Okay, so Matt, why don't you tell me, I've got a few questions for you. Hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear about your time at EHI. So when were you a participant in the program?
It would probably be around the years of 2004 to around 2011, 2012. I graduated high school in 2012. So after that time frame, after graduating high school, I ambitions of joining the Navy. So after that 2013 period, I kind of went off and did the Navy adventure, and still currently doing that now.
Whoa! So you're in the Navy right now?
Definitely around the currently, yes.
Wow, that's impressive. So since 2013, you joined the Navy, and you've been in ever since. Active military, like not just reserves.
That's correct.
Oh, okay.
That's correct. Active.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why, the time after that, it just kind of got really busy, and so. They're definitely, I'm still in Connecticut now, so I try to make some time here and there. I wish I had more to go up there and visit. And when I do go up there and visit, it's felt like I never left.
That's great.
They always have an open door. So
I mean, that's a long time that you were in the program too, 2004 to 2011 or 12.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, it was, in the beginning, it kind of started off just, it was more like a Saturday program.
Right.
That mom was a teacher at the Hartford public schools. And she was a part of, the trying to integrate, Hartford public schools and schools surrounding there, trying to, interact with the program, with the science, the horses, and all the other programs that they had to offer at that time. So I would tag along here and there, and then I found a fond interest of doing that. And then you just meet people, and as the years gone on, progressively went there more and more. And then the summer programs, and then on weekends and Saturdays and Sundays, and then it was almost like a weekly, probably 4 or 5 times a week, as much as I could. I was always begging for my parents to drive me up there, but and then eventually I got my license and stuff like that, so I was able to go more often. But then it transitioned to more of a weekend. We finally kind of find niche of people, like, all right, a good group of guys, and we would always talk and meet up, and we would have like our own little, the camp and the program would still go on, but we would always try to do our own thing, because we were there for so long that we kind of just yes, that kind of deal.
That's cool. Man.
Yeah, it was great. Friends, still, people I could still call or message to this day. You know what I mean? They're a solid group of people.
Did you know, because I think he actually mentioned you as well, Evan Walsh?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys were around the same time. Okay.
Yep, they were at around the same time. He had a sister as well.
Yes.
But yes. Yep.
Ah, cool.
At the same time. Yeah, and then I think they kind of branched off a little earlier, and then, but I think I don't know if they moved, but they kind of did their own thing. But I try to hang to the very end till I was like, all right, it's time to, unfortunately, move on to.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, who were you hanging out with? So who were the people that were there when you were there that you were the close to, that helps you?
The fine group of people, like the tight knit people, were Dijon Brooks, Indrick Walker, Frederick Wright, and those were like the go-to guys. Those few.
Okay. Did you know Hexon as well, or did he maybe later? Hexon, he might be younger, because he mentioned. Okay, it's very funny.
No.
Like,
Yeah. He was in and out. Yep.
Yes. Definitely. Okay, but you guys know, I think, similar, because you mentioned Dijon. Did you just say Indrick and Fred? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So but you guys connect that way. So I was like, oh, these are all the same name. So that's very cool.
Yeah. That's why it was. you know, now I don't know. There's probably still people that are there now. They're probably starting their own, you know, their age different groups now that they're probably doing the same thing that what we did back when we were all that age group, which I
Yeah. No, but
hope to
that's
hear
great.
from.
It's nice to see who is very close and stuff, and see which of you mentioned each other and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always just helpful for me to figure out, do I already know this person, or are they in my list? And
Gotcha.
so that's
Exactly. Yeah. No. Totally.
cool. All right, so let's see. So, all right, and you told me it was because of your stepmom and her work that kind of initiated the whole connection to EHI, and then you just kept going on your own.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow. So
Yeah.
what about going there? Because I mean, you could have done horseback riding and learning about equine therapy at a lot of places, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
what about
Yeah.
this made you stay and keep going? I mean, was it just the friends, or like, what about this
It's
experience?
just the whole picture in itself. Their whole I don't know what the words to describe. It's their whole vision of the operation and how it ran and what they were doing, and the level of, you know, knowledge and respect and things of that nature. Felt like, you know, a big thing was the people, from the staff to the students to the whole end goal of what, you know, what we wanted to do as a whole, and trying to connect with the community as well. We would do horse parades and, you know, go out and do also like stuff back to the community. So I'm all for that. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I mean, of course I could have went, you know, other places, but I just felt like, you know, all the time spent there, just I feel like I wouldn't probably have the same level of connection, and maybe, you know, I could just go somewhere just to go ride and have a lesson and get home.
Right.
Here it feels like, you know, we've done more other things than just riding. We would, you know, obviously take care of the barn and stuff like that, and so on and so forth, and just back to the community, which you know, meant a lot. So I
Yeah.
just think as a whole, as their operation and their vision, and I always wanted them to, you know, progress and move on. So of course, anything I could do to help, you know, as a whole, and with the guys, and they all had the same mindset and process. So we all kind of just clicked together to keep on moving.
Wow. I find it very interesting because just the way that you're putting it, and your commitment to the community and the commitment to this group, the fact that you thrive with this group of friends and it's tight knit, seems to me a perfect fit for someone who then decides to serve his country and join the Navy. It just seems like this
Of
is very
course,
much a huge part of who you are as a person.
I've learned a lot from, you know, from the, you know, Miss Kelly and Mr. Kelly. Spent a lot of time with them too, and just, you know, Mr. Kelly just had the line of just taught a lot, you know, just from as a young teenager going there and just growing to a, you know, almost like a young adult. You learned a lot from them, from manners and just respect, and just how to be, you know, what you give is what you get.
There's definitely a lot of talk about manners and respect. Everyone of
Oh,
you
there
said
is.
it. It's very funny. None of you have missed that mark.
No, and I applaud that. The structure helped out a lot. I mean, it kept, you know, even for the people that were coming in, and, you know, I mean, not everyone, you know, spent as much time, but, you know, honestly, if you were just gonna be a total, you know, not, you know, if you weren't gonna just listen to what we, you know, like, because if you were just not gonna follow how we were gonna do it our way, then, you know, of course you'd still go, but it just, I don't know how to describe it. It just basically, if you wanted to be a part of the, you know, you had to have the manners and the respect,
Definitely.
with game and stuff like that. So
Definitely. Oh, no, that's great. That's great.
yeah, so
Right, and let's see. And just to confirm, how old are you now?
I'm 26.
Do you say 27 or 26?
26.
6. Okay. All right. Okay. So young, so young. Let's see. So what is your rank currently in the Navy?
It is E5.
E5?
E5, yes.
B, D. Okay. My mom's in the
No,
Army,
E,
so I'm used
E,
to
E.
hearing E. It is E.
No,
Okay, it is E.
E,
Okay.
yes.
All right. I'm like, I usually hear E, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
having a little
sorry.
internet trouble. So if you're like,
I
wait,
don't know if it's me as well. I'm not sure either.
no, I think it's my internet. So please excuse. All right. No, awesome. E5. Okay. Very cool. Okay. And for you, like, how do you think that being a part of, I mean, I know we talked a little bit about this, but I'm curious from your perspective,
Of course, yeah.
how do you feel like being a part of EHI impacted your decision to go into the military? Like, is this a career move that you, like, are you career military? Or are you thinking of doing something else? But I guess, how did EHI propel you in your career choices in your life? Or did it?
I mean, it did to, I mean, very, you know, I want to do it as a career. I want to keep going. I mean, there's some days where like any other job, that you wish you could just take a breath and a pause and venture off and do something in the time being. Either, you know, working on school is kind of difficult, but I mean, I would love to go to school or just take a breath and take a moment. But I mean, I really would probably pursue it as a career. Definitely, you know, wasn't too sure in high school what I honestly wanted to major in. I went back and forth a little bit trying to figure that all out. And when it really came down to, I had friends a little older, and they were kind of just bouncing around majors and schools, and they're having issues with credits and this and that. And I'm just thinking, and I also had 2 other friends that also joined, and it kind of sparked the mindset of, you know, why waste my time and money and other people's time to go to school if I don't know exactly what I would like to do. And then the military aspect of it is, you know, the giving back, the structure, and that mindset. I felt like, you know, something I could do. And, you know, ever since then, it all kind of clicked. So I really think that if I could just keep on going and suck it up and do the 20 years, that'd be great.
Yes.
Because I mean, I'm already 7 years in, so, or just about almost 7. So
All
we'll see.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for you. You'll be so young when you finish. And then if you save your money now and do as much financially to get yourself set up, you can do whatever you feel like. You'll be so young. If you feel like working, you can. If you don't feel like working, you can do whatever you want. So I think you have such an opportunity for financial independence by doing what you're doing. So I say you're doing it the right way.
Everyone's saying the same thing. They're just like, you just got to do it. You got to just stick up with all the other, you know, everyone else, you know, jobs and everything's not pretty every day. So you just got to keep on going. And
or as far as you can get with it. But 20 years, man, you only have 13 left. It'll fly by.
Yeah.
Fly by.
I know. So I'm just going to have to tough it through.
Oh, well, that's good. Good. I hope that you do. But I mean, the nice thing is you sound so thoughtful. And I definitely talk with I recruit students for college, and I definitely talk with people who they know they want to go to school, but like you said, they're bouncing around between degree programs. They don't really know what they want to do. So I think it is always much better not to spend the money and, you know, have a clearer sense of why you want to spend it than to just kind of, you know, I'll get
because, you know, of course, exactly. You know, I'd probably go to school and venture, you know what I mean? Not maybe tend to the task of going to, you know what I mean? I could have seen myself, you know, enjoying college, you know, not really exactly. And, you know, everyone's young, and you don't know if you're really mature enough to make a decision what you really want to do at that time period in your life. So
absolutely. And school will be there. Like you can do it now. And I think it's nice to do it early, but you know, you're never late to go to school. So.
No, exactly. That's very true.
Yeah. Yep. No. Oh, awesome. Good. All right. So that's great. Let me see. All right. So I asked you that. What do you do as an E5? Like, what are your day-to-day tasks, kind of thing? Just it's fine.
Well, currently I just transitioned from the submarine force to shore duty.
Okay.
So out of those, I was probably say 5.5 years I was on a submarine going out to sea. So, but now I'm transitioning now into a shore base facility of basically what I did when we went out to sea to what I do. Basically, it's like on a version on land. So what I do on a daily basis is it's like a supply unit between food, parts, managing. When we go out to sea, we go out for a certain amount of days. It could be a week, it could be 2 months, it could be a 6-month deployment, and we have to figure out the logistics of how much food we're going to need, how much parts, what are we going to need when we go pull into our next port, figure out stuff of that nature.
Okay.
And managing who's going to be the ones to, the cook, the clean, to find the parts for what the sub needs and stuff like that. So basically, that management of
Wow. Okay, you've got to determine that for all these people, and it's probably moving parts because it fluxes in terms of the number of people you have to. All right.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's fun, but it's got its ups and downs.
I believe it. It does not. It sounds very interesting. It does not sound easy.
No, it's. We're sophisticated jobs. Between like the nuclear reactor and stuff like that, and making sure that runs and getting us to go down, underwater and stuff. But this job is definitely a thinking job. You can't determine what's going to break or how much food we're really going to eat through or stuff of that nature. So
yeah. Oh wow, very cool. All right, let's see. So that blah blah. Okay. All right. So I think I've actually asked you. Oh, so I guess last things. What is your email address, if you don't mind?
Okay. It is my last.
Okay. So Akehurst.
UR. Yep, and then my first name put together. Okay. And it's at hotmail.com.
So it's Akehurst Matthew at. Can you type it? Yeah, because I don't know why my internet. Of course, every time I think I've got you, it leaves me.
Let me see if I can figure this. I only done Zoom a few times, believe it or not.
No worries. Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You clicked and you got in here. So
yeah.
If you can't,
I did a boating course earlier and I've done a couple other Zoom meetings. So I think I'm not a professional, but where's that?
Do you see the chat box or no? I can send it to you. Hold on.
Yep.
Perfect. I got you.
Oh, there you go.
All right, there we go. And your phone number as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I'll copy that down. Hold on 1 second. Then I think I got everything that I need. Okay. All right, so then what I'll do is I will let you know, we are having the fall fundraiser. It's on Thursday, November 12th. So I'll send you more information just so if you can join, you want to just basically we're streaming, so you can just join and cool. Watch. It's free. You can come look. That would be very cool. My goal again is to try and make more opportunities for you guys to connect with EHI and stuff. And
yeah, of course, I would. Whatever. I remember whatever they, if I'm available, I'll definitely make and have a time's notice. I'll definitely, whatever we have to do, I'll definitely support it till the very end. Last time I went, they definitely expanded it a little bit. So seeing that, the growth in that was great to hear. So and I follow them on Facebook, and I have everyone on Facebook.
That's great.
I was actually. It's funny that you messaged me. I was at I have today off, but I was planning on actually going up there one of these past couple of days before you messaged me. But I only get, certain times off, but, it's
You
definitely on
should.
my list, maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Definitely.
I
I
was
know
just,
that there's people
this
there.
whole
Oh,
pandemic thing, yeah,
yeah.
it kind of turned, I mean, I wasn't sure if then they did the summer camp, and then I was gone for a little bit, but then
Right.
came back. So
Yeah.
definitely on my priority list.
Oh, that's wonderful. Ms. Kelly, yeah, she'll be around. Somebody will be somebody will be there, but
Yeah,
she's
of
there
course.
obviously practically every minute that the place is open. So she would be
Oh, of
thrilled
course.
to catch up with you soon.
I know. I need to do that. It's long overdue.
Awesome, awesome. Oh well, wait. Oh, and one last thing. I forgot to ask you. Like,
Of course, yeah. Whatever you.
what town are you in Connecticut now? Where are you based?
I'm stationed submarine base. Submarine base.
Oh, okay, submarine base. Okay.
Groton, Connecticut. Yeah. Yep. They're still in Connecticut, so I'm not too far away. So,
Nice.
but I didn't. Yeah, I never really left home. It's just too, you know what I mean. I haven't really. I mean, I've traveled a little bit here, coast, but I've never really been stationed out of Connecticut yet. Surprisingly, we'll see where the
I
next
was
venture
gonna say,
goes.
now that you've said it, they're gonna send you somewhere far.
Oh, of course, I'm ready. You know what I mean. I'm ready to see what else the Navy has to offer besides Connecticut. That's all I know. Connecticut's all I really know.
Oh, I feel like you're gonna get that chance. So.
Yeah, I think so too.
Awesome.
Everyone gives me, the runaround, like, oh, you're from here and you've been stationed here twice. Where the sub was stationed here, and then my shore duty now is in Connecticut still. So it's going to be another 3 years here. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so for a little while.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. Well,
Yeah, it's going to be a little while. Yeah, so they haven't left.
Awesome. Well, I hope to get to meet you in person maybe sometime in the near future. But in the meantime, like I said, I will definitely be in touch. And thank you so much. It was really, really helpful, Matthew. So thank you.
If you need anything else from email or Zoom or anything you need, just let me know to make your life easier.
For sure. Get ready. You will hear from me, but definitely I will.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good rest of your afternoon.
You too. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.